Hare Krishna. I'm Gautami. I'm here with my husband and my child. I just wanted to tell things that happened at our home today. On the day of Janmashtami, celebrations in Ambalipura, that is Hari Road. And on that day, my son had listened to the word Hare Krishna. And today at our home, he himself had told Hare Krishna. So just wanted to make him also going the right path, which also helps him to choose the right way in his life also. So we are along with him today. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Srina. Yeah, I strongly believe Bhagavad Gita is on path. I'm here to just speak on the track we are dedicated. This is continuing.
My name is Krishna. So yeah, my manager told me that he's consulting these classes from past few months. So we noticed some changes in his personal and private path. So like so last when I was visited the Kambalipura festival, so yeah, I just decided to become here and I want to notice some changes.
You have a nice one.
Thank you.
Natarajan, more than learning, I want experience. Rest of the life, I want to spend very peaceful life. Spend my time in good areas where we can be good confidence. That is.
Hare Krishna. Myself, Sarjapur. So I have two reasons to come here. First, I born a brother communist family. So spiritual things are very different. But for me, it was I was very connected. So I really want to learn what is our culture, our way of living. And second thing, last 12 years I live alone very much. And I experienced many difficulties and achieved many things. But still I am very much disconnected. So I want to find that.
Oh, very nice. Find the connection with the Lord, connection to the culture. If you have a hold the mic first, I am only so for that it's many issues. I don't know. The next day in the morning, I felt like someone is saying something. I don't know. Just like a dream or something like that. And I went to temple. Usually, at that particular they don't have any stalls. But that day, there was some person from this one was speaking with them. Okay. So I purchased from him, and I went to the temple. Saying, you will find all the answers in the right problem. I started getting it maybe the first one. So, but I thought if someone would be there, I mean, who knows it will be. Maybe I can
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My name is Vrajakrishna. I had attended classes before this. Again, this was 3 or 4 years back. And I felt really different. I wanted to do the same thing again. Because at the end, I feel to this world, spirituality is something very important for people to understand. It's something that binds the people. So that's the idea that stand.
My name is Darshan. I joined because I have to go in a good path, in the right path. So I joined.
Krishna, my name is Prabhu. At my age, people tend to get distracted easily, so I want to find out the right path for me.
So I want to incorporate tiny changes into my life. So I felt this is the right time.
So you're studying?
I'm 16 years old. I'm in 11th grade. So my tutor is Lord Krishna's Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. The reason I came here, keep hearing about because also I got an instrument by giving the Krishnaష్టami as for every problem there is a way, there is a solution. That's what Bhagavad Gita is telling us. So I'm here to learn about that.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My name is Saptarshi Majik. I already started reading the paper 2 years back. So when I read it, so I feel that calmness and connected to Lord. So the reason for me being here is to understand more deeply Bhagavad Gita, and every time I read it, I get some different meaning of it. So I want to know the other's perspective about Bhagavad Gita.
Sorry, I came to Dharma. My name is Dharma. I'm aiming to understand how to chant the Hare Krishna mantra better.
Okay.
So,
Well, my name is Amit Pallava. I have just made one mantra of Bhagavad Gita as a mantra of my life. कर्म किए जा फल की चिंता मत कर. And I think that a single mantra can make so much of a change in my life. What about the rest of it? How the life is going to be very nice with the rest of it.
It's a very powerful translation. That's in my calculator.
Yes, I don't know how to chant it in Sanskrit, but yeah, I have been following that. It's very nice.
Hare Krishna, myself Tandava Krishna. So I'm here to experience some insights of Bhagavad Gita, which I could apply in my professional and personal lives. My mother, in fact, started it when I was early, but fortunately, she got a call from Krishna a bit early, so she's not anymore with me. So using your approach and system, I would like to continue the journey and experience. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. I am Satish Kumar. I am here to learn about Bhagavad Gita. I frequently chant Hare Krishna, Hare Rama. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. My name is Ruben. So I'm here to just listen to Lord Krishna and understand his way of following the path of this life in a good manner. Nothing, no expectation on anything you're learning or so. Just wanted to experience this and enjoy this. Thanks.
Hare Krishna. My name is Prabhakar. I hear some slokas from, but I want to discuss at the study the Bhagavad Gita. It is very opportunity to me to listen like Guruji. Thank you.
I'm Mr. Srinivas. I'm Mr. Srinivas. I was working as a scientist in DRDO. I am now a retired person. My life was going very smoothly from only last 10 years. Some problem or other problem is coming. I am actually a devotee of Lord Vishnu or Krishna or Rama. But still, is it possible to get a peace of mind for a person like me? So I want to know that is the reason why.
Very nice. So you'll get your answer in the Hare Krishna. All the kids can go down. Sriman Mataji will take care of all the kids. We have a separate for the kids to be happening. Separate Gita session according to the kids. All the kids can go down. Okay. Hare Krishna. So very, very nice to hear about anyone is left. Anyone wants to speak, who's left to speak. Not spoken.
My name is Lavanya. Like I wanted to start reading Bhagavad Gita since previous back, but didn't get a spark to read it or know what to. I think this is a good start to take it action. That's my case.
Thank you. So this is going to be 8-session course. So I'm inspired to come for all 8 sessions after hearing why should and Gita. Inspired to come for 8 sessions. So thank you. And this sessions will be taken by my humble self and Vrindavan Gopal. He's also practicing for many, many years, but at the same time he's also working and completely for the teaching of Bhagavad Gita. But he's also working that teaches very nicely this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita and a lot of experience. He had also stayed in the ashram for 3-4 years and a good experience of how to teach people. So he will also be giving sessions for myself and him. We both be there on both the course. The next session he will be giving, and then we will follow the proper 8-session course. Already the syllabus is there, so not kind of difference there. Okay. So I was very happy to hear all of your reasons that why you want to attend the course, and sure enough, the course, what we have planned, fulfill all these reasons to get rid of the stress, to learn the deep meaning of Bhagavad Gita, to learn the connection to our culture, and to understand why we follow God and get a peace of mind. So before we begin, what is the best wealth? Which can never be stolen, cannot be taxed by government, doesn't carry a weight. More you give to others, more it increases. What is that wealth? Knowledge of God. Life is spiritual knowledge. Right? Our knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. It can never be stolen. So computer information can be stolen. And it cannot be taxed. And more you give it to others, more it increases. And that is the spiritual knowledge. You get more realization the more you distribute to others. Now, one question. What every one of us are looking in life? Peace of mind and happiness. All of I agree. Man shant ho jaye, main khush rahu. Salvation. Right. So peace and happiness, this is everyone is looking for. I'll tell a story of a deer, Kasturi deer. This Kasturi deer has a musk in his nabi and it smells. But he's searching that smell all along in the forest. But he's not getting that from where it is coming. He's searching. But actually it's coming from within him. In the same way, we are all searching for happiness. But where is that happiness? Where is that happiness? Inside us. And looking all around. And the moment we realize this happiness is in us, all problems are solved. When you understand this happiness is within us, all problems are solved. And that's what the Gita helps us, to bring what is there within. The peace of mind is within us. The happiness is within us with connection to God. And just have to revive it. So whatever you're doing, take care of family, go to work, manage a business, go to school, go to movies, go to a restaurant, to become happy in life. Right? Buy this home, you'll become happy. Buy this car, you'll become happy. Buy this bike, you'll become happy. Buy this inner wear, you'll become happy. That's the whole advertisement industry. Pura, it's a smiling face and it's coming and it's very attractive. And the best management, best MBA graduate is, it can even sell a refrigerator to Eskimo to sell you what you don't need.
But how can we become happy simply? So generally people feel when their needs are fulfilled, they can become happy. So their physical need, roti, kapla and makan. Then psychological needs. I have a right engagement, I'm rightly engaged. Emotional need, somebody is there to care for me, to say thank you. And life is a movie, kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. And khushi kam, gum jada. Right? Sukh, dukh, dukh, sukh. Kabhi khushi, aksar gum. The happiness we know in this world, weekend, waiting for a weekend. TDIF. But it's like a carrot. You see the donkey, the carrot is hanging and the donkey is walking, but is not able to get the carrot. So happiness is that distance apart from us. The happiness we know of depends on external factors. The happiness we know of is relative. The happiness we know of usually comes with suffering. Paradox of modern time. Bigger houses, smaller hearts. More medicines, lesser health. More comforts, lesser time. So this PPT what I made is taken from two devotees, Harishat Prabhu and Prabhu. So I've combined this things here. So previously, any house you can go, people will welcome you. Now people have big apartment, but you can't enter. Security issues. Though all medicines are there, but still we don't find the health is going good. And there's so many amenities for comforts, but no time to enjoy comforts. Always mind is in a hurry. The next thing to do this, the next thing to do this. The smiling faces, crying hearts. Consumerism, take this, take that. What Murphy's law says, nothing is as easy as it looks. Everything takes longer than you expect. If anything can go wrong, it will go wrong at the worst possible moment. It will go wrong at the worst possible moment. Now you would have heard many people committing suicides, right? Sushant Singh Rajput, Siddharth, cafe owner, they all committed suicide. So they're very big personalities, but so they were big billionaires and some money get lost, they can't tolerate and suicide. Now there's a case of this Chester Bennington, lead singer. Everything he had, very famous, but somehow he went in depression and he committed suicide. So therefore there is something which is called spiritual need, which is unfulfilled in one life. So we have everything, but you're not fulfilled the spiritual need. What is the spiritual need? Let's do exercise to understand what is mind, what is this peace of mind, right? What is body, what is mind, what is soul. So let's do an exercise. All of us, please close your eyes. Now, think of the picnic, the last picnic you went. Where you went that picnic, what you did in that picnic. And think that what food you ate, what all things you're doing, just imagine it. Then just open your eyes. Okay, I'll ask a question. So where were you last moment? Where you went? Yes? You went to picnic spot? How many felt you went to the picnic spot? In your meditation, you were feeling that you went there. How many of you felt that? Yes, but you're sitting here. So what went there? Huh? Mind, right? Mind went there. So this is mind. Sitting here, mind can go across the universe. It can go to moon, thinking of Chandrayaan, sitting here, right? So this is the power of mind. Though we are sitting here, our mind can go anywhere. Right? Even in the class, you may feel distracted. Then you start thinking about your house. So sitting here, mind is not in the class. Mind is in the house. कि अभी जाके ये करना है. Sometimes it may happen. The mind went to the picnic spot. So that means this body and the mind are different. It's a piece of mind. So mind is going here and there. The body is sitting here. Dhavato bhai. Okay. Now, who felt happy? You felt happy? You felt happy by your experience? But who is that? Who felt that happy? Huh? Yourself. So who's that self? That is soul. So body is here, mind went somewhere, and I felt happy, and that's a soul. Who's feeling? And that's why the negativity is in the mind that creates a hell out of us. The peacefully you are sitting, but mind is always thinking of the negative things which have happened in the life. And because of just thinking of that negativity, what is happening? Just thinking of that negativity, what happens? We become sad. Now I'll just tell you, just remember your worst moments in life. You say, oh, for that we have not come here. To forget that we have come here. Isn't it? So what we're associating with, it's creating a diversity. So when we understand this principal things in the body, mind, and soul, a lot of change in our life happens. We can make a lot of change in our life. We may not be able to change the situations. We can change the way we deal with the situations. We can change the way we deal with the situations. And this is what is so important. And this is a spiritual need to make our soul happy. So that means no matter what external object you get, can it make the soul happy? No, because mind is not controlled. Hiranyakashipu had everything in the world. You heard about Hiranyakashipu? Everything he had in the world. But little Prahlad is saying, I will not follow you. He was glorifying Lord Vishnu. Hiranyakashipu became angry and he was restless. Why? Because his mind is not controlled. He has control over the whole universe. So no matter how many things we acquire in this world, how many things people we have, unless our this mind is controlled, we understand who we are, we do not find satisfaction. And that's where the Gita teaches us a spiritual need. And the same situation Arjuna was in the battlefield. His mind was disturbed. His mind was disturbed. And that's what the Bhagavad Gita is teaching us. So just told in one simple exercise, but verses after verses, that's what the Gita is taking to us. So how to fulfill the spiritual need, understanding who am I? Who is God? What's my connection with God? What's my connection with God? How to connect back with Him? So some people are better off to, they engage in philanthropic, social welfare or charitable activities. They feel it gives them satisfaction and meaning in their lives. So some people just think, even some people who do selfless service, they feel happy. Why? Because selfless service is a basic tenet of spirituality. So basic tenets is giving so much happiness. If we understand what is spirituality and fulfill the spiritual need, how much happy we will feel. how much happy we will feel when we understand the spiritual need in us. So this is the divine words of His Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Every one of us are searching after happiness, but we do not know what real happiness is. We see so much advertised about happiness, but practically speaking, we see so few happy people. This is because so few people know that the platform of real happiness is beyond temporary things. It is this real happiness that is described in Bhagavad Gita by Lord Krishna to Srila Prabhupada. Okay, now let's see what is there in Bhagavad Gita. Let's go analyze it. See, in my life also, every day I will search, okay, this is my happiest day. But something I will feel that I'm not feeling satisfied in my life. The day I got Bhagavad Gita, the day I met the devotees, the day I started chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, I felt, oh, this was the thing I was looking for. This was the thing I was looking for. Again, I told class, some boys were troubling me. So my mother told, better read Hanuman Chalisa. So while reading Hanuman Chalisa, I one day got Bhagavad Gita in my shelf in the home. Let's start reading it. And it was so interesting. It talks about, no, we are not his body, we are his spirit soul. His spirit soul. And that made so much sense. क्योंकि नैनम छिन्नति शस्त्राणि नैनम दहति पावकः रचेनां क्लेदन्त्यापो न शोचति मारुतः. The soul cannot be destroyed by weapon. The soul cannot be destroyed by burned by fire, cannot be driven by wind. So nothing can harm you. So that gave me so much relief that nobody can harm me. And that became a strong reason. And that gave me more explanation about who is God, what is the purpose of life. And these situations keep coming. And that very much was, and the practice of it, okay, so what is Bhagavad Gita? India's timeless classic on all facets of spiritual knowledge. Now a question may come, because there are so many Vedas, why only Bhagavad Gita? So this verse gives the answer. Sarvopnishido gavo dogda gopala nandanaha partho vassa sudhi bhokta dogdam gitamritam maha. This Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, the essence of all Upanishads is like a cow. So all the part of the Vedas is Upanishad. Right? The highest part of the Vedas is the Upanishad. So all the Upanishad, Lord Krishna made a cow of it. And he churned the cow, milked the cow. So first the calf comes. The calf is Arjuna. When the calf drinks the milk is left for whom? For all the people. Right? So when Arjuna drank the milk of Bhagavad Gita, the essence of all Upanishad, which is Gita Upanishad, Bhagavad Gita, then Bhagavad Gita is left for all of us. So therefore, just by knowing Bhagavad Gita, we know the whole Vedic knowledge. And this is himself talked by Shankaracharya in Gita Mahatmya 6th verse. So just by knowing Bhagavad Gita, we can know all the Vedas. And Bhagavad Gita has 18 chapters. How many chapters? 18 chapters. And how many shlokas? 700 shlokas. So Bhagavad Gita is a manual, map, and a medicine. Now, why manual? If you take any machine, what happens with the machine? Unless you know how to operate it, it's difficult. So it's a manual. Now see this video. This person doesn't know how to use this machine. Same way, human body is a machine. And a manual comes with it. So God has made this machine. He has given a manual, which is the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Vedas. So we do not know how to operate this machine, then we find trouble. So when we deal with this body, mind mechanism with a right way, with a right way of according to the manual, then we find the peace. Now he's not peaceful because he doesn't know how to operate. So when we operate according to its design, it works properly. The mind gives you peace. When you play with it, do so many things, but do not know how to operate according to manual, will end up into trouble. When we operate it according to manual, it adjusts. So we have 5 topics: Jiva, Karma, Prakriti, Ishvara, and Kala. The Jiva means who am I? Ishvara, who is God? Prakriti, how we get angry, how to stop our nature, how to change our nature, how to overcome our lower natures, Prakriti. Ishvara, who is the CEO of creation, controller, enjoyer, and owner. CEO of. And Kala, the power of time. So this is the manual. Then the map. You see, GPS. So what's the goal of life? How to reach there? That's a map. And the beauty of GPS is what? Wherever you are, it will tell you how to reach your destination. Same way, Bhagavad, wherever you are, it takes you to the destination. It tells you where is the map. So there's a yoga ladder: Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga. So there is a ladder. It talks about where it can take you. It's a map. You see, Sapchidi. Lord, please talk to me. So there's a medicine. What is medicine? When we are in loneliness, difficulty, when we feel God is there to help us, we seek God's shelter. What happens? We feel that. So Bhagavad Gita, feeling restless, read Bhagavad Gita. Seeking the meaning of life, read Bhagavad Gita. Want to be a better person, read Bhagavad Gita. Feel like something is missing in life, read Bhagavad Gita. Feel like searching happiness, read Bhagavad Gita. Feeling lonely, read Bhagavad Gita. It is solution. In fact, in UK, they made Ministry of Loneliness after COVID. Ministry of Loneliness. So what is the goal of Gita course? To assisting you fulfill the spiritual need through divine teachings, to ensure positive, enthusiastic, forbearing, and divine consciousness, even the most difficult and trying phases of your life. See, we cannot change the situations around us, isn't it? We cannot change the situations around us, but we can change how to respond to the situations. We can change how to respond to the situations. So what is the background of Bhagavad Gita? Okay, so how many of you know Mahabharata? What happened, Mahabharata? So most of the people know. So this is a quick recap. So Dhritarashtra and Pandu were 2 brothers. So Pandu, after he went to the forest to have some time in the forest, peaceful time with Kunti and Madri. While he was hunting in the forest, he killed a deer. While the deer was uniting with a she deer. Now after the deer was killed, the deer took a human form. the deer took a human form of a rishi and said, "Arey, what you did? I was a rishi, but because you should not copulate in a human form of life, when you don't have a heart. So therefore, we took the form of animal, and since you killed us, because that even when you try to touch your wife, you will also be killed." And then Pandu took up on the curse and decided to retire in the forest. But wife says, "We will also live like ascetics and live with you." So they were living ascetic in the jungle. But one day, Pandu got attracted to Madri. And as soon as he embraced Madri, he was dead. Pandu was dead. And then Pandu died, and Madri, feeling the remorse, she also died along with her life. And the Kunti took care of the 5 Pandavas. Now, because of this curse, the Pandu had told Kunti, the Kunti told that I have to receive the mantra by which I can call out the Devtas and get the children. So Pandu said, "You invoke," and Kunti had 3 children from Dharmaraj, Yudhishthir, from Vayudev, Bhima, and from Indradev, Arjuna. And Madri had 2 children, Nakul and Sadev, from the Ashwini Kumaras. Now Kunti took care of all the 5 Pandavas. But from the very beginning, these Pandavas went through so many troubles in life. These Pandavas went through so much trouble in life. So what the troubles they went through? What the troubles they went through in life? See, when the moment they went, the Bhima was very strong. He will take 100 Kauravas like this and put all the Kauravas like floating. Take all the Kauravas floating. And Duryodhana was very afraid. So one day he fed poison to Bhima and threw him in the river with a stone above. And then Bhima went through the waterways to Nagaloka. So there the serpents bit him, and one poison counteracted another poison. So Bhima again came to life. And there met his Nana and other people in Nagaloka, and they fed him elixir, and Bhima got a strength of 10,000 elephants. So this got failed. Now next time they thought, okay, call the Pandavas and told, there's a Lord Shiva festival going on. Why not you go to this village of Varnavrat, and we have made a nice palace for you. And they made a palace of Lak. Lak means burns very fast. So they were staying, but Yudhishthira understood something is there because Vidura had told. So they had made a tunnel to escape. So that day, they burned the house. That day, some lady with 5 children had come. So they were staying, and the house was burned, and Pandavas escaped from the tunnel, and this 6 people died. And because the 6 people died, one only what happened? The news went that the Pandavas died, and they were escaped. Then eventually they came, and the Kauravas gave them the part of jungle. Then they divided the kingdom. Duryodhana took the Hastinapur and gave the Pandavas the jungle. Suppose family division happens, and you get a jungle place. There's no word. But by Krishna's mercy, they created the whole palace there. In fact, they conquered the whole world doing Rashtriya Yajna, killing Jarasandha and everything by Krishna's grace. Now Duryodhana became very envious. Duryodhana became very envious of the Pandavas that they conquered everything. इनको थोड़ा land दिया, उन्होंने पूरा सब conquer ही कर लिया करके by their prowess. So what happened? Duryodhana, he made a plot of having a gambling match. Now many times people ask, why did Yudhishthira played a gambling match? See, Vyasadeva had informed Yudhishthira that there will be war between you and the Kauravas in future. So Yudhishthira thought, I want to avoid this war, and therefore I take a vow, whatever Dhritarashtra says, I will do it. Whatever Dhritarashtra says, I will do it. So then what happens? Then what happens? Dhritarashtra. So Dhritarashtra called and Yudhishthira went. And slowly, Shakuni had this magical dice. He put a magic, and the dice will give the same number as it would be. And because Shakuni had a magical dice, Yudhishthira kept on losing. And then they termed it that now you bet even Draupadi. So when the Draupadi was born, and this idea was given by Karna, that she's already a wife of 5, he can be on more. And then Duryodhana called for Draupadi. Dushasana comes, brings Draupadi. And Draupadi crying. Everybody asked that she was in a single dress in a single cloth. And she asked, if husbands, if they have Pandavas that have become slaves, how can they put a stake? Bhishma could not answer. Drona could not answer. Dhritarashtra kept mum. So Dhritarashtra should have done just he kept mum. And Dushashan keep pulling the sari of Draupadi. And Draupadi was trying her hard. And then she give up all the way and raises her hand and says, Hey Govinda, hey Krishna. And that time Krishna comes. That time Krishna comes to avenge Draupadi. That time Krishna comes and helps Draupadi. Once Krishna's finger was cut and Draupadi gave a small rumal tied up. So Krishna reciprocated by giving a sari when she needed the most. So women do little service a lot, but Lord is ready to do much more for us. So Draupadi was calling and the Lord came and Draupadi was saved. And that time, all the ill omens started to come. The jackals howling. It appeared that everything will destroy. Seeing that, Dhritarashtra became very fearful. He called Draupadi, please ask 3 boons. So in one boon, she asked, please free myself. Second boon, free the Pandavas and give. Free the Pandavas. Third boon, give them whatever they have lost. And Draupadi and Pandavas goes back. But then again saying, I will commit suicide. Call them back. And this time do that if whoever will lose will go 12 years to forest and 1 year of Agyatvaas. So again, Yudhishthira was caught. Again, he played dice. Again, he lost. And again, they were sent to 12 years of exile and 1 year of Agyatvaas. Means if they identify, again, they have to go to 12 years of Vanvas. So they did it. Now, after 13 years, when they successfully came back, Duryodhana said, no, we are not giving the kingdom. Because their intentions were wrong. Now, Krishna went as a peace messenger. Right? Krishna went as a peace messenger. And Krishna just requested, okay, you cannot give half kingdom, just give 5 villages. They are Pandavas, they need to rule something, give them 5 villages. But Duryodhana said, I won't give a land, even like a top of an Indal also. This much land also I will not give to the Pandavas. And then Krishna said, war is inevitable because you're doing so much injustice. You're doing so much injustice. And Duryodhana tried to capture Krishna. Duryodhana said, all my soldiers, please come. And all soldiers came around. All soldiers came around to capture Krishna. And Krishna showed a universal form. Brahma, Arjuna, all the Devatas coming from his form. And seeing this, everybody got frightened. And Krishna went off. Okay. And that's how the war came. Now, many people ask, so many innocent people died in the battlefield. Could the war would be inevitable? Now, I'll ask a question. If a prime minister's daughter, suppose, hypothetically, some country's prime minister's daughter is insulted in the assembly of some other country, should a war be fought or no? For such a thing. Because Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. Duryodhana has done with Draupadi, everybody will do with her. In the house or no? Yatha Raja, Tatha Praja. There's no safety for everybody. But in battlefield, even those people who were killed, they all went to higher destinations, to Swarga and Vaikuntha. Even those people who were killed, because Lord Krishna was personally present. And afterward, the age of Satya Yuga came. Everybody was happy after the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Everybody was free from any anxiety. Just it was like that. Because everybody was performing according to Dharma. So it was a Dharma Yuddha. It was a Dharma Yuddha. So Bhagavad Gita begins with Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharam Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Yuyusavaha Mamaka Pandavascheva Kima Kurvata Sanjaya Dhritarashtra said, "Oh Sanjay, after my sons and the sons of Pandu are summoned in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they? What did they do?" Now, a question may come, if somebody is going to battlefield, what they will do? Fight only, no? Now, what is the need for Dhritarashtra to ask what they will do? Because he has a doubt in mind that Kurukshetra is a Dharam Kshetra, is a holy place. So it may adversely affect my sons who are empires and favor the Pandavas. Or under the influence of holy place, they may change their decision to fight. So because of that, fear is asking what happened. And he is saying, Mamaka Pandavas Seva. Mere putra Pandu ke. So this was a problem. Mera or Tera. If it had considered Pandu's putra's own, there was any problem. This is my son, that is his son. Mamaka Pandavas Seva. Kim Akuravat Sanjaya. Desiring to fight, what did they do? Desiring to fight, what does people do? So Dharam Kshetre Kurukshetre Samveta Sava Mamaka Pandavas Seva Kim Akuravat Sanjaya. Now, the greatest motivational talk ever which happened is Bhagavad Gita. Just think, Indian army is going to fight about with Pakistan army. But Indian army general sees, "Arey, सामने वाला तो मेरा मामा है. Is my mama." And says, "I will not fight." Mama को कैसे मारूंगा? So what do you feel is the right thing to do? If he sees, Indian general sees a mama on the other side, should he fight or not fight? Fight or not fight? Fight. Arey, lakhs of people are, life is on stake, right? Just तुम्हारे मामा के उस पे, lakhs of people are on stake, and Pakistani win. They conquer, they will terrorize the whole India. They will butcher people like anything. And you're just thinking of a mama here. So this was the same situation of Arjuna. Bhishma was his grandfather, Dronacharya was his guru. Seeing this, he said, "I can't fight. Arey, lakhs of people have come to stake on you, and you are now thinking of Bhishma and Drona." So Arjuna was completely confused. Should I fight or not fight? Now, can any situation in our life could be so difficult like that? Think about कि लाखों लोगों की जान हमारे वजह से स्टेक पर है. See, लाखों पैसे स्टेक पे हो सकते हैं, पर लाखों लोगों की जान स्टेक पे नहीं हो सकती. So in that situation, Bhagavad Gita gave the right direction. So our no problem in this world could be so serious that Bhagavad Gita cannot give us solution. And that is the greatness of Bhagavad Gita. It gives a solution to all problems of life. It's the greatest motivational talk. So practical tip of the day. Okay, any questions on Bhagavad Gita or whatever we discussed? Nobody has a question? Okay, so go ahead. So practical tip of the day. Saha yagya praja shrishva purva. Saha yagya purvacha prajapati anena prasivasvadhyam esho vastu ishtaka madhu. In the beginning of creation, the Lord of all creatures sent forth generation of man and demigods, along with sacrifices for Vishnu, and blessed them by saying, be thou happy by this yagya, because his performance will bestow upon you everything desirable for living happily and achieving liberation. Bhagavad Gita 3.10. Krite yadhyayato Vishnum Tretayam yajato makhe Dvapare paricharyayam Kalau tadhari kirtana. So whatever result you obtain in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Treta Yuga by performing sacrifices, and in Dwapar Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti Shodashakam Namna Kali Kalmashanashanam Natha Pratyapaya Sarvedeshu Dishyate. So just 16 names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So these 16 names composed of 32 syllables are the only means to counteract the evil effects of Kali Yuga. In all the Vedas, it is seen that to cross the ocean of nescience, there is no alternative to chanting of the holy name. So this chanting, right? And see, many people do this chanting. You see, Alfred Rushford chanting Hare Krishna has made a tremendous impact in my life. Rishikesh Mafatla, chanting Hare Krishna has helped me face all the ups and downs in my life with a great confidence and peace of mind. N.S. Coffers, chanting helped me give up bad habits. It changed my vision of things. Andy Desai, I've been chanting Hare Krishna for many years and I've never found anything more pleasurable. Then Jane Leonard, chanting makes me more perceptive, more in harmony with everything and everyone around me. Then David Wolf, Mahamantra significantly reduces stress, depression, a mode of ignorance, and considerably increases mode of goodness. So many people have chanted Hare Krishna and found it so nice. So would you like to chant Hare Krishna? So you remember in the Janmashtami day, we had the Hare Krishna, this thing. So today we are celebrating Radha Ashtami, right? Yesterday was Radha Ashtami, but we are celebrating it today. So just like we worship Krishna, see, just like there is Lakshmi, Narayan, Sita, Ram, same way Radha, Krishna. But to approach the Lord is not that easy than to approach him through his internal energy. Like if you want something in home, then you go to mother first. So therefore first we go to Srimati Radharani there. So that way, to worshipping Srimati Radharani is very auspicious and we quickly get mercy of Krishna there. So on this day, if we chant, so because we have less time, we'll be chanting only 27 times on fingers today, right? So, okay, repeat after me. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Okay. So this is a mantra. Repeat once with me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. 27 times. You're seeing the mantra, right? So we'll chant it. I'll count on my fingers 27 times. So next week we will chant 108 times. So today just 27 times, and you'll get to chant on the beats. Today we'll just chant like this. No, today we'll, okay. So we'll chant in chorus together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. So thank you for chanting 27 times there. So now we'll be singing, celebrating Radha Ashmi little festival, 10 minutes by singing a wonderful song for the pleasure of Radha and Krishna. And afterwards, we'll be offering them a, is a bhoga offering now? Oh, then we thought of singing now and offering the, after offering. Can we do Aarti first and then offering? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, you do this and I'll tell them one more story till that time. Or any question? So the Chappan Bhoga is getting offered to the Lord there. The 56 items are being prepared by all this team of Matajis, and they're offering the Bhoga to the Lord. So the story of Dorothy. This Dorothy, so what happened? One Swamiji, he was in one Swamiji was going from Florida to Washington, D.C. He was catching a flight. And there, one lady, and the flight was 4 hours late. And one lady comes shouting in the airport, "How can you do this? How can you do this?" The lady was shouting. And the lady was shouting, and everyone was thrilled. You know what is happening. And that lady comes back and sit near the Swamiji and ask him, "Are you a monk?" He said, "Yes, I'm a monk. People call me Swami." And she started asking, "Why this is happening to me?" And she started to say that 30 years, when I was 30 years, my husband passed away with 3 children at one shot. Few months back, I became bankrupt. My house was taken by the bank. And just some time back, I was detected with a terminal cancer. I was detected with a terminal cancer. And the terminal cancer, and I was going for a clinic in Mexico. I have a connecting flight in Washington, D.C. And if I miss this flight, I will get it next month. And I may die by that time. And she started to cry. And the Swami said, "Don't worry, Dorothy, you're a special soul." I said, "No, I'm special." She started to feel little sympathy, empathy, and she started asking questions. Why this is happening to me? What happens after death? What is death? I'm very afraid of death. Please tell me. And then Swamiji started to explain. See, now you're Dorothy. Now when you were 7 years, now you're 58 years old. When you were 7 years old, you were completely different, right? You were a small girl, and now 58 years, it's completely changed. You have completely changed. But you're the same person, Dorothy. So what is that? It remains same. What is that which remained same? And that is you, the soul. The same way after death, soul takes another body. It's just a change of body. And now what is happening to us, we may not have a control over this, but we can reuse our choices. We can either grieve, मेरे साथ ऐसा हुआ, or we may try to connect to God and be happy in the situation. And they're saying that we all are reaping the results of our past work as karma. Immediately Dorothy said, enough of this karma doses. So that means everything is my fault. Enough of I have gone to church. I know hearing that people who are good goes to heaven, those who are bad goes to hell. Why is this happening to me? And the master telling, see, just like a farmer puts the grain, last year grain, in a tank. And last year grain was bad, but this year grain is good. But when you open the tank, what will come? The last year grain. But this year grain is good. The same way we will be doing good now, but our bad karma of the past is coming from down. So we all live, but God is beyond karma. If we take his shelter, he can love, he can uplift us from the karma. He can destroy our karma and take us beyond the karma. So we should take shelter of God. And they started telling, see, Kunti had 5 sons. So many problems Kunti went through, so many struggles, so many difficulties. But she was faithful to Lord Krishna. And at the end, she became successful. Her 5 sons became the king of the whole world. And they ruled the whole world, and they had a successful life because they remembered the Lord in their difficulties. And then I was told that one heart surgeon is there says, whenever the heart patient comes, right? So that heart patient, what happens? This says this is the best thing that we got a heart attack. It's the best thing happened to us. It's the best thing happened to us. We feel so happy. Why? Because now we are able to value life. We're able to value people around us, which we were not valuing it before. Now we can live a life really meaningful the remaining of lives. And that actually clicked Dorothy. Oh, please tell me, how can I make my life more meaningful in this point? I said, by connecting to God. God loves us so much. And just by chanting his holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So by hearing about God and chanting his name, and Dorothy said, please tell me, how can I connect? And then the Swamiji wrote this Mahamantra. Now the announcement came, the flight is ready. But the lights are not working, toilet is not working. So they're making, who are climbing the aeroplane, they're telling the children, go to the toilet. Children saying, no, no, no. And they board to the flight and they found even the AC is not working. And everybody was miserable in the flight to Washington, DC. As a one person. That was Dorothy. She was chanting throughout. And she looked blissful all the time. And she met Maharaj at the airport, Washington, DC, saying, I've got my flight to Mexico. And I never felt so happy in last few years as I felt happy today. Thank you, Swami, for the comment. And she had actually asked, how many people are waiting for you when you're going to give class? Or how many people usually attend your class? I said, when I'm in India, 1,000 people are there attending my classes. And I'm going, there will be probably 100 to 200. And Dorothy understand why you said I'm so special, because I got your personal time. And when I said this, I felt that this is the best place I could be to serve you, help you in this situation. And she left with us. So that shows whatever the situations of our life may be, if we connect ourselves to God, chant the holy names of God, no problem is big enough we can control. And we have to remember the God when the difficulties come. And that's to say, sukh mein sumiran, dukh mein sumiran sab kare, sukh mein sumiran kare na koi. Agar sukh mein sumiran kare, to dukh aaye, so why the dukh will come if we remember the Lord. So this is the beauty of the holy names of the Lord, which immediately connects us to the. So now we'll be singing the prayers. We'll stand up and okay, I think before that some announcement. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hope you all had a good session. Let's thank Prabhuji for class by wonderful. Yeah, now we'll have Arati Prabhu. 2 minutes. So any one of you have not collected the Bhagavad Gita brochures or the kit, maybe they can collect if you are interested. Maybe if I have come for the first time, maybe they can also, hopefully we have, every one of you have registered their attendance. If anybody has not done, please go ahead and book. I think you have not done. Maybe attendance maybe can make the thing. Jai. Yeah, 51, yeah. 61, I'm sorry, 61 items have been offered to the Lord. And now we will have a, I'll pass on this paper and everyone can.
Hare Krishna, devotees can wind up the chatais so that we'll have kirtan.
Spirit, Virman Shivai Grace, Gracie Bhakti Vedanta Swami Sri Jai. Jai Mr. Paramahansa Spirit, Bhakti Siddhanta Bhakti Goswami Sri Prabhupada ki jai. This song founders of the whole world, Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Recording Swami ki jai. Namaskar Siddhanta ki jai. All